This may be a little bit controversial, and you might hate me for this if you're on the receiving end of it. But one thing that I've noticed when I went to Bucharest in Romania and a couple of other places as well, is that Eastern European women really understand very well that their beauty is valuable. They can understand realities of the world without sugarcoating it, without being wokey and, oh, I'm offended, it shouldn't be like that. They just understand that's the way the world works. A woman's beauty is very, very valuable. Whereas a lot of the time in the West, especially where I'm from in the UK, a lot of women are, to be quite frank, overweight. They don't look after themselves. They got shit skin because they're not healthy and they're just putting chemicals on the skin all day. The diet's absolutely terrible. They're just walking around vaping, and it's just so much unattractive energy. Now, I'm not here to insult anyone or to be rude. I'm just making an observation. When I went to Eastern Europe, a lot of women, if not all of them, are in really good shape. They all look after themselves. And I was having a lot of conversations with women out there, and I was trying to understand the difference between Western women who are all out of shape and just don't look after themselves. They dress very unclassy and not very sophisticated, let's say. But I was asking these Eastern European women, I was like, what do you think the difference is? Why is it that here women are absolutely beautiful and they value their beauty? They understand that it's a valuable thing for them to take care of, for them to actually focus on. They don't just think, oh, well, a man should love me for who I am, so I'm just gonna eat cake all day. The fuck? That's like me saying, well, you should just love me for who I am, so I'm gonna bum around and play Xbox and not make any money, and we can struggle with the bills, but it's okay because you should love me for who I am. The same way women will often pick men who are financially responsible and secure and stable, and also have ambition to go and work on themselves, is the exact same reason men pick women, because they're beautiful. Same way, if you're a woman and you don't look after yourself and you don't take care of the valuable thing that you have, which is your beauty, and you don't care about the way you dress or the way you present yourself to the world, because I'm a bad bitch and I can do what I want. And then you turn around and say, well, where's all the good men? Why do no men care about me? Why do I always get ghosted and left on red after I slept with a man on the first date? Because you gave it up too early. You don't respect yourself. So why would a man respect you? And if a man doesn't respect you, he's never going to find you really that attractive. He's probably just going to sleep with you just because why not? And then you're going to get left undelivered or read or whatever it is, you're going to get ignored because you don't value yourself. So this is exactly what these Eastern European women told me, is the Western, basically the way they said it is even more rude than the way I'm saying it. They said the Western women are stupid. They don't understand that being fat is making them unattractive. It's like in their brains, they just said, well, you should love me for who I am, more cake, more cake. Put the cake down and run on the treadmill for a little bit. You should look in the mirror and think, you know what? I'm a high class, high value, sophisticated young lady.